Welcome back, adventurers. This is Effigy Dragon, cowering in a small hut in super hostile. Why am I cowering in this little hut in the middle of the day? Apparently, if you mine ores under a town, it angers the villagers. I was down there just mining some copper and some iron and some coal. And I was hearing weird villager sounds while I was doing so, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I came back up, and 5 villagers bum rushed me and started beating the living snot out of me. So I've barricaded myself in this little hut while I see about cooking up some more of these materials, and then I think I may have to get myself out of here, because they are definitely not happy that apparently I was digging underneath their village. I did not know that they had claimed this area. I didn't see any mining operations in progress, but somehow they knew I was mining their wealth, and 5 of them took umbrage on that and started beating me up pretty badly. I had to defend myself. I don't think the other remaining villagers noticed it, but there are 5 deceased villagers. Unfortunately, that pretty much means I'm not going to be doing any trading here. While I was down there, I did come across a couple critters that I had to take out, including a special spider that gave me this soul binding tooth copper javelin. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage in hand, but thrown can do quite a bit. So we do know about my ornate fire fan that I've been using earlier. Picked up some nether quartz that were in some overworld ore deposits. Gave me quite a bit of experience. So I'm sitting here at 10 levels of experience just from mining the materials. Hopefully I'll be getting a couple more from these guys as well as they smelt up. There we go. That may have actually got us a couple more quests completed. Let's see what we got here. We do know about the basic farming. Here's a fast furnace one. Give us some more coal, some water, some foodstuffs. Not really too interested in claiming that right now. Caving, huh? I've looked at iron ore. It'll give us rope, planks, and trapdoors. The rope will actually be pretty neat and nice to have when going caving and allow us to climb down without having a staircase, but I'm not going to quite grab that yet. But I do see here magic basics. Because of those little crystal flowers I picked up, and I got 4 of them, I can get the Wizard's Handbook, a magic wand, and a small mana flask. So we can start doing some blob wizardry stuff. However, well, it's got magic missile. It'll be something. And right now I don't have any ranged weaponry, so just getting that will give me something ranged. There we go. Magic missile wand doesn't have a lot of mana in it right now, but I don't know that it's particularly difficult to make the arcane workbench. Except it takes an entire block of lapis lazuli. Yeah. You can see I went through an entire stone pickaxe. I did end up upgrading my mining a little bit to level 3 so I could use that stone pickaxe, but with copper and iron, I'm actually hoping I can upgrade to use. That's going to require a 9. I think it's going to be 6 in order to use the copper. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. So it's already annoyed the villagers here. I don't think it's going to be too much more of a problem. Let's get this to a level 6 and I'll get that skill bonus. And give us a Unbreaking 3 copper pickaxe. Definitely what we're going to be using. Do a little bit of caving. That's not going to help us much at all. And we're just chucking that away. We'll let these finish up for the materials and experience. And once we're done there, do a quick jump back under. Well, actually, we've got the pickaxe. Let's go ahead and just show you what I was doing earlier. Actually, we're going to need a couple more torches. So steal coal back out of here. Grab some more wood. We'll get some torches going here. And you can really see what's going on. Instead of already seem to have completely annoyed the villagers here. And seeing as they're already completely annoyed, I'm not too worried about mining through the night. Joke's on you. So yeah, all I had done is gone down here, and once I started mining materials, it started annoying them. I wasn't aware of this mechanic. If I was, I probably wouldn't have done it, just because I wouldn't have wanted to annoy those poor villagers. I certainly wasn't expecting to be bum rushed by a bunch of them when I came back to start smelting those ores. I'm not getting the annoyance sounds from the coal. I bet you once I get over to the copper or the iron, I'll start getting those little annoyed villager sounds. Unless there's no one actually left there to be annoyed by the fact of stealing all their unprocessed copper. That's entirely possible. I never really did sit down and count how many villagers were in there. So I may have just completely depopulated that small village. And if we do find that that's the case, I'm stealing the waystone before I leave. But what I had actually gone down was I had taken this little branch down here, and this opens up into an entirely massive cave. And we can see quite a few doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does enough. And it does it much. Oh, an ender eye. Haha. Set you on fire, you're gonna die. And you're gonna leave me an iron nugget. That's it? I was really hoping for something a bit more. The zombies at least left me a carrot. That does look like we've got an abandoned mine shaft down there. Which, I only got 95 shots left before I have to charge this thing up, and I don't have the lapis lazuli to do it. An iron-plated shield. Alright. That's a nice piece of equipment to pick up from a zombie. Especially considering I was just coming down here to see if I got more. Yeah, there was at least one more villager who was not very annoyed with me for stealing their goods. So each one of these little iron that I pick up is pretty much angering a villager up on the surface. I'm not sure which mod does this. I applaud the mechanic for it. And we're pretty much making sure that I have to go somewhere else at this point. Because as soon as I go back up to the surface, any of those villagers that see me are going to attack on sight. Because okay, that sounds like a ghast. I have no idea why a ghast would be in the overworld. I'm gonna go ahead and put a torch down. I really don't like the idea of a ghast being around here. Oh, can't use an axe to find these. But I'm sure these materials are gonna come in handy. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Oh my dear. Goblins. Quite a few goblins. Oh my goodness. Oh no! My first death! And there goes the banshee. I was hoping to really prevent dying for a while. Alright, what really becomes fun is that let out a banshee to fly around. All my armor and stuff is down there. So, oh no, I kept my armor. I need to put the copper helmet on. Oh, that was so good. But what I do need to do, I need level 9 murder wounds. Just the shield's not actually helping me any. That's good to know. Alright, so not only do I have those goblins to have to deal with, I now have my own banshee floating around. So I want to go get all my gear. I'm going to have to go get my stuff and deal with all of these guys. No, I just have to worry about my own banshee. Nice stuff exploded all over the place, my goodness. And my banshee is still around. There's actually a... Ooh. Oh, no, you don't. Stop chucking me around. I don't know where the goblins are coming from, but my goodness. They are making my life a bit problematic. I don't know what keeps boosting me up in the air like that. I find it a little odd. I must say, I do find it a little odd. But okay. So now, go back to a semblance. The banshee is still around somewhere, I suspect. I'm seeing some stuff here I might want to pick up. So I'm gonna go, let's see what happens when I tread a little bit further afield. Don't know if this actually picked this up, but sobriety, amethyst ore. That's interesting. Let's go ahead. I'm going to grab some more materials around here. We'll head back up, and then we'll head out. Okay, after finishing up that little caving, I went ahead and smelted up the copper and iron that I got. I went ahead and ransacked a couple of houses here for their books, and while wandering around the farmlands, I realized something that I didn't know. Well, I can't pick the carrots. What I can do is right click on them to automatically replant them like I can for the wheat and all the other crops. So I now have carrots and beetroots and potatoes. And apparently apples from this apple tree. I didn't even think to right click them. And I got lots and lots of foodstuffs and seeds that I can go ahead and start my own farm once I get my farming high enough. But this place is unfortunately very much a ghost town now. Very many villagers did attack me on sight. So, bravo for the mechanics. It doesn't even allow you to pick up things you may have accidentally placed down without angering the villagers, which I think is a little unfair. You accidentally place down something and try to pick it up, it angers the villagers. You do that enough times, they get angry enough to actually come and attack you. Interesting mechanic. I can understand why you want someone pillaging the village for all their material from their houses. So, yeah, I went ahead and cleared out my inventory with a lot of the stuff I had, but I also wanted to go ahead and take some of the skill levels, the 20 of them that I've got now, and see about upgrading a few of them. Definitely like magic now that I have some Electrobob wizardry. Let's go ahead and get that up to a level 6 and see what kind of synergy or skill progression bonus we'll get from that guy. We can get lots of novice spells, some magic crystals, wand of scroll of identification, medium mana flask. Definitely may grab that a little bit, but let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Oddly enough, we are going to need some levels in building once we get to the point where we want to actually construct a base. But let's get our farming up to level 6. Let's upgrade our gathering a little bit here. And take a look at the farming. It'll get us a lot of materials here, including some sugar cane. So the building will get us some materials for actually building. Gathering will get us some more gathering tools. Once we get our agility up, we'll actually get copper strength crossbow. So that's maybe what we want to do here. This will reset them. And once we get our agility up, we'll get some additional rewards for XP. We can really start moving on. What I do want to do is I want to take a look at some of these copper weapons from Spartan Weaponry. And I actually think we want to go ahead and create one of these guys here. So these guys got some pretty decent attack abilities. I kind of want to make this warhammer, but we need a handle first. So we're going to need a stick, a piece of string, or a piece of silk to make a handle. I thought handle. Oh, stick, then string. Stick, string, handle. Let's go ahead and make this warhammer. We're going to try playing around with that. It's a little bit heavier hitter for close range. We've got a longer range. We've got our mining pick, fireworks star, gunpowder from the creeper that we killed. Get some of this other stuff out of our inventory, so it's out of the way. And now our backpack is full. We got a lot of food stuff, so we'll slowly eat through that as we start looking around for stuff. And actually, as long as I am upgrading my materials, let's go ahead and go for that copper axe as well. Just need one more stick. Two more sticks actually. So now we got full copper weaponry. Grab the couple more torches out of that. Our backpack. Grab our crafting table. Oh, grab our bed. Now we know heading off that direction wasn't doing us too much good, so let's see if we get an idea of what going this direction will do for us. Other than a lot of desert, and this world was generated using realistic terrain generation. So I suspect that filch lizards. There's going to be quite a few of these guys around here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that flint, because I don't want them stealing anything else out of my inventory. We should grab whatever's in the upper left, I believe. Anyway, this is a large biomass, so this is probably going to go on for quite some ways. What do we have here underneath this cactus? Doesn't want to break easy. I'm not going to spend too much time. Kind of in a desert area. Temperature's going to go up pretty quick around here. Not exactly the location I don't want to be building it anyway, I think. Getting lots of sand would be particularly helpful for kind of the stuff that I have in mind for building. But not a priority as of yet. You can always come back for more. A hippogriff over there, but we do see that was really weird movement. It's like a little desert village. Perhaps we can take a look at what's over there without angering the locals too much. Just hope they don't start off angry. Oh, I'm getting hot. Oh, how did I get poisoned? Oh, it's spitting at me. Well, that almost killed us. Let's heal up here and cool off in the water. Let's get some nice beach location here, guys. These gentlemen aren't immediately angry with me. Let's see if they have anything here. There's a waystone. I can see I was going to grab that other waystone, which I wouldn't do. But I can now go between the locations. No blacksmith or anything like that, which is unfortunate. Not see anything else particularly interesting here. Let's go ahead and apparently I've had Filch lizard steal flint from me twice already. Let's get out of this desert area. Let's see what we got going on here. We kind of made a circuit around that original village near our spawn. Again, we're looking for some places to explore. Some guys that aren't going to immediately kill us. If we're really lucky, maybe we can find a wizard tower. We can get an arcane workbench without having to come up an entire block of lapis lazuli. That would really be the kicker. Could do that. Filter our water. Got pretty thirsty there. Drop a bed down. Sleep through the night. Yes, I could use the sleeping bag just as well, as we're really not maintaining our spawn location doing this. Let's head up this way to this little last bit of desert. Let's see what we can see. What is that little guy got? He's got a piece of lapis lazuli. I'm sorry, come here, Filch lizard. You got 1/9 of what I need. Ooh. Got a funny feeling that's what I get for killing Filch lizards. I'm pretty... Oh my goodness. Okay, Vex, get your point. Next time I'll trade him for some flint. This guy's hit hard. Apparently, don't stick around. Okay. Leave the lizards alone. Gotcha. Grab those pumpkins. Yeah, I'm not really looking to do caving at the moment. I'll have to use the critters and stuff that we come across for XP. So looking for something interesting to investigate. I'll grab these, we'll keep looking, and I'll come back when we find something. Okay, after crossing the desert, some mountains, a swamp, I came across a plains by... Oh, I really wish he hadn't seen me. Oh no! My wine got used up. What I was trying to do was actually track that hippogriff. Although I don't have a saddle, so I don't think I can actually ride it. That's not the superpowered creeper. And unfortunately, I really haven't found a spot that I want to build a base in yet. So I'm going to continue to look around. Ooh! A griffin. Do you eat chicken? Do you eat beef or pork? Beef? Pork? What happens if I click in your... No. Yes, you'd be awesome, but apparently not today. Alright. Enough playing with the hippogriffs and the griffins. I'm back into a mountainous area. The temperatures are dropping. There seems to be a lot of dwarves around here. I really haven't found too much else going on. What kind of stone is this? Slate. This is actually some pretty cool looking stone. Give me a moment, I'm going to steal all this slate.